around in a minute. Been gone. Had to get my life in order, you know what I mean? And I get some people up in here. I'm gonna show you something that I ain't showed a lot of people because it used to be on another account, and a lot of people didn't really look at it. But I think it's pretty good. But like I said, I was gonna get into talking about some different things I don't normally talk about, like rap game, for instance. Like, I feel bad for Lil Jon. His son getting taken away from him. Ain't nobody wish that on nobody, man. That's shout out to Lil Jon and everything he's going through, and it just shows you that, like, no matter how much money you got in the world, that anything can happen to anybody. Like, as sad as it is, but it's true. Nobody is really safe when it comes down to it if there's enough planning, and there's usually an inside person when it comes to some stuff like that. But I just figure I'd get on here and say what's up to everybody. I'm in a new spot, you know, been putting my little place together, and yeah, I gotta get back to music. I was drinking for a while, let it get to me a little bit too much, and that ain't never no good. Like I said, I struggled with heroin addiction for a very long time, kicked that, but nobody wants to go through an addiction. It's just something that you don't like. It's not going to be good. But what I also wanted to talk about is how many people, not just in the rap industry and the music industry period, get taken advantage of. And now there's even things about how Michael Jackson wasn't the weirdo that everybody thought. He was trying to get people away from Epstein, and not to mention all this other shit between Epstein, Jay-Z, Diddy, all of them. They get like next to no time. Like, how is that even possible? I could get caught selling like 4 kilos of white. I'm gonna get like 20 years, you know? But the shit that Diddy and all them can do, they get like no time. But drug charges get crazy, you know? And it don't make sense to me. And that's how far up in the industry like things really go, is you see what they can get away with and basically have like no consequences. But when it comes to somebody that doesn't have a shitload of money or be able to afford a good lawyer, they next to being screwed. Like, I watched big shout out to Tommy G. If you don't know who Tommy G is, he's like an investigative reporter on YouTube. He goes all over, done all kinds of stuff with people. He did something on a Atlanta jail, Clayton County. That place is horrible. And I've been some places locked up, but that place, bed bugs, like what's going on in the country is deplorable. And I understand, like, you did something bad, so you should have to pay for it, but I mean, you should at least get treated with basic human rights at the same time, you know? But, like I said, I wanted to talk about something different, and that was how the industry is taking advantage of, you know, younger cats nowadays, and even older ones trying to fight for. I saw this thing about how if you look back at the older cats that try to get their masters and everything back from Prince, Whitney Houston, like, there's a big conspiracy on that right now and whatnot. But I got a couple people in here, and I don't really know if y'all are gonna like it or not, but this is something I did back in the day myself. And I was just going to see one of my buddies, and somebody started freestyling in a graveyard. It's only like 45 seconds. So the one person in here with me, nobody's commented or anything. But if you could do me a favor and just watch this like 1 minute clip, that would mean so much to me because I was the only white person there. That's how it's been like my whole life with this like rapping and being in the street. But I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'm gonna show you. You ready? Shit, sorry. Wait till you see what they say at the end. Wait till you see what they say at the end when the dude flips the camera around. Watch right here. Wait till you see what they say. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't the one that I put up that had the extra minutes. Dude literally flipped the camera around and was like, tell me he wasn't, dude killed it. And even the homegirl in the background, like, who the hell was that white boy? I know I got it on another one on the internet, but, or YouTube, but I put out so much stuff and then a phone gets broken or I lose one and I forget the thing. And lately, like, I started writing a little bit more. What's up, Jay? And is that say Adriana? I appreciate you for tuning in. That's what's up, man. Where you from? Shit, my cigarette went out. Hold on. But yeah, I did that in a graveyard out of nowhere. Like, I was always popping up freestyling. I don't get it. I said, where you from? And they said, they. But I mean, that's more people I had tuning in right now. 11 people, that's what's up. But like I said, I was hoping by now that I would have already had more music. But I had to put myself before that and get clean. I started drinking too much. I don't do any other drugs. I smoke weed and cigarettes. I could care less what anybody else has to say on here. You know what I mean? I've already did that whole life of messing around. I'm 39 years old. But yeah, I've been finding more music and trying to figure out a way to get back in my other accounts and shit. But more feedback would be appreciated. I mean, even negative feedback's feedback. I got plenty of people that hated on me over the years for whatever, And the 4 people in here right now, I appreciate y'all so much. Even if you don't say hey, you don't say nothing, even if you're just secretly hating on me, you know what I mean? It's okay. It don't matter, But yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find something on another account that I'm guarantee hasn't been on before. Oh, here it might be this one where the dude actually says it in the background. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, here you go. I found the one at the end. I'm gonna flip it again. Here you go. Listen to what they say. Right here.
He was lit, wasn't he? He was fucking lit.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to show earlier and whatnot, and that's a bunch of people that I didn't know. I only knew my boy rolling up there, and like now, the older I get, I gotta write and make things sound good, because you know, brain don't work as fast as you want it to. I mean, if Jay and Adriana is still up in here, give me a hey. I got 2 people up in here. Say what's up. I ain't been on here in a while. And that shit that's going on between 50 and Jay-Z and 50 and T.I., like, I don't know. That's probably all a ploy to get their, like, numbers up. But I appreciate everybody for coming on. At one point I had, like, I don't know, 30-something people up in here. And that's what's up. I appreciate it. I'm going to try getting on here more. I don't know if people like it or hate it. But, yeah. I got my little studio I'm putting together. I got the mic and everything else. And then, yeah, I'm going to be doing some other things too. It just took me a while. I'm sorry for that. If, you know, I got some real fans, I got to have at least one. But everybody have a good night. On that note, there's 3 people in here. I'm from the 315. I'm signing out. It's your boy, Mr. Invisible. I'm glad y'all tuned in, and thank you.